Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to the Prologue world for episode 75 now. Please join me today for some more unedited, unimpressive, unsensationalized Minecrafting action. It's getting dark. I really gotta go inside and sleep before we really get started, before we really get into things today. I do have a pretty exciting episode lined up for you guys today. I'm going to be talking about why I like vanilla Minecraft as opposed to like modded Minecraft. The last episode, I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep here in the starter house. Although you know what, I'm gonna need a bunch of supplies. I'm gonna need some building materials for because I have plans for the little corner that I'm working on. So actually, yeah, I'm actually gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the farmhouse because I need to visit the building materials chest. So I'm actually going to sleep in the farmhouse. It's all right. So yeah, last episode we were talking about why do I like Minecraft more than any other game? Why Minecraft is my favorite game. And in this episode, I'm kind of going to continue the conversation from the last one and talk about why I like vanilla Minecraft in particular, as opposed to using mods to change the gameplay in any significant way, at least. You know, I have the continuity mod for making the glass, for not having the lines in my glass. That's a big deal to me, but I don't really consider that game changing. That just makes the game look better, in my opinion. But aside from that, I don't really use mods. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today. And then perhaps in the next episode, I want to talk about my thoughts about beta Minecraft and why I much prefer modern release Minecraft over beta Minecraft. And I'll get into like what do I think of the beta Minecraft trend. So that's probably going to be my most controversial episode ever. Next episode, but that's next episode. All right, I'm not ready to talk about that yet. In this one, I just want to talk about why vanilla Minecraft. Why do I like vanilla Minecraft so much? Do I want to go ahead and get the building materials before I sleep? Nah, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Let's just make the time pass faster and go ahead and sleep through more of the night rather than less of the night. Why not? I'm not worried. I'm not concerned about trying to make the episodes line up with the number of days I played anymore, so it really doesn't matter if I spend more days per episode than less days. So yeah, let's get into it. While I'm doing, let me go ahead and pick up the materials first, just so that I'm not distracted while I'm doing that. I need some stone. I do think I already have some smelted stone, right? I just need 3 of these things, and then I wanted some flowers, a couple of flowers. Yeah, I guess I'll do a dandelion and do I want the cornflower or the azure bluet? I'm gonna go with the cornflower. Yeah, I think some blue is gonna look nice in that spot, in that area, in that space. Now this is fine. We'll leave that there. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, I wanted to put up a painting there too. Oh, I already have one. Wonderful. Very good. All right. Just what I need. All right. I think that's all I actually need. Oh yeah, I was gonna get some oak slabs too because I want to re-roll the tree. I want to re-roll that tree where the ladder is going down towards the second death obelisk. I want to re-roll that tree because I decided it's not big enough. I think that's all I need from here for the time being. Yeah. All right, we're good. I have enough wood, right? Yeah, I got enough wood for like the stairs and stuff. I mean, I can always come back here. It's not very far. All right. So yeah, I guess I should go ahead and do the building this because I have a good idea of what I want to do with this corner now. Let me get this out of the way before I really dive into the topic at hand. Let me go ahead and do the building over here because this is gonna require a significant amount of attention on my part. I hope there's no like creepers or anything up there. So I did spend some time at night. I just want to check up here to make sure there's not any creepers that are about to rain on top of my head from this ledge. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm set. I'm safe. I'm all set. All right. Let's go ahead and change this around a little bit. I'm glad I didn't put anything into these chests yet, because I do actually want to change things around here a little bit. Oh, man, those things are floating around. That's all right. That's all right. They're not going to be floating around for very long. This is what I have in mind. I'm going to have a little corner here, made out of stone, and then I'm going to have just one oak fence in the middle with a torch on top of that. I forgot the flower pots. I don't have flower pots. I need the flower pots for the flowers. Darn it. Darn it. Just as I tried really hard. Okay, and then I want the furnace over here. And then I want the crafting table over here. And that's because I'm going to want a torch on top of the furnace. And I wanted it to be staggered with that torch. And that's why I wanted the furnace over here on this side, instead of, like, you know, having the furnace over here where the crafting table is. And I actually want, like, one more. I'm going to need one more chest. There's space enough for one more chest, but not any more than one more chest. Like a second chest over here, it would kind of be too close to this at the edge of the wood here. I don't think that's going to look right. But one more chest here, I think that looks just right. And then I'm going to have, you know, I'll have the 4 chests over here. There we go. And then I need to get the flower pots. Man, I always forget something. That's no problem. That's not a whole lot. It's not very far. The house isn't very far. I don't think I have anything left. Yeah, I don't have any flower pots in the starter camp. I'm not sure if I have any flower pots. Actually, I don't think I have any flower pots in here either. But I do think I have some clay. I should have some clay in here, don't I? Don't I have some clay? I thought I had some clay. Where is my clay? Huh. I thought I had a bunch of clay. What happened to it? It's not in these place spots. Huh. Perhaps the clay. Did I? Oh, I think I did leave it in the starter house. That was like the one thing that I left in the starter house. I left the clay in there. Wait, or is it? I don't think I left anything in this chest. Yeah, that chest is completely empty. I think I did actually leave some clay in the starter house because I was out of inventory space, and I decided I left the clay in the starter house. Right? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab all of that because I want to move everything over to the farmhouse. Well, even these tools, I can even bring these tools. Well, no, these are like my farming. Well, no, because you don't need hoes for the farming. You don't really need them because you're only gonna hoe the land once. So no, I don't really need these in here either. I'm just gonna grab all of this with me just to bring everything out from this, to completely clear out this. I mean, I'm okay with. I think I have like some saplings in. Yeah, so I'm okay with leaving the saplings in here and the dirt. The dirt is obviously just. I'm totally fine with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave these chests empty. I don't know if I'll ever use them for anything. I probably will eventually come up with a use for them. But yeah, I just want to bring everything along with me and keep everything in one place. But yeah, let's come back over here. I'm gonna need some flower pots. I guess I gotta burn some of this clay, don't I, to make the flower pots. Sure. Let's do like 16. Let's do like a bunch of clay, just to have a bunch of it on hand. And I'll bring the remainder, you know, back home, back to the farmhouse once it's done. I just need 6 of it to make the flower pots with, and then I can plant the dandelion and the cornflower. Whenever in doubt about decorating, making decorative features, when it just feels like you need a little splash of decoration, flower pots, man, flower pots go a really long way. They've saved me multiple times from decorative conundrums. Many times. At least a couple of times in this world, I got flower pots, you know, going on in the starter house. I got flower pots in the farmhouse, and they're just such a nice element to add. They're wonderful. I guess, well, it's probably already finished. I only need 6. Yeah, I just need 1 more brick over here, and then I'll just leave the rest of them burning for now. Come on. Oh yeah. All right, there's that. Now I could make flower pots. Just a couple of flower pots. there, and there. And now I can plant my flowers in there, my cute little flowers. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that look great? I think so. I think that does it. Yeah, that's basically what I had in mind. Okay, now that that's out of the way, now the rest of the... oh, that's right, the painting. That's right. I wanted to place the painting up here. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. And the way I do my paintings, I try not to re-roll them. So it's just whatever the game world presents me with is what I'm going to end up with. Let's see, I think that there's like 3 spaces above this, right? Aren't there 3 spaces? 3 more, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, so this should look just right with like, I should be able to place like a nice 3x3 painting. Are there 3x5 paintings? I'm actually not sure. I think that the biggest ones are 4x4, and this is enough space for a painting that's quite that big. I'm not sure if there's 3x5 paintings. I guess I should look into that. Well, I guess let's see what happens if we try to do a 3x5 painting, if that's possible. Let's see. Nope, it only does a 3x3. The biggest one is 3x3. That's a 3x3, or is that no? That's a 4. It gave me a 3x4 painting, so that's as big as it gets. So I don't think that 3x5 paintings exist. 3x4 is as big as it gets. Aw, man, now I have to go back down for the painting. Oops. All right, let's go back up there and do that again, because I do want it. It's gonna not look symmetrical unless it's a 3x3 painting. It needs to be 3x3. All right, let's see what we get. What is that? What the heck is that? I can't tell. I can't tell what that is. I'll have to like look it up. I guess is that a table? Is that like a window and with like a planet behind the flower? And what is this gray stuff in the corner? I can't freaking tell what it is. Maybe it's more clear what it is from like a distance. Let's look at it from a distance. Let's admire the painting from a distance. I'm not re-rolling it. That's what we're getting. That's what it's gonna be. Is that like a figure? Maybe that's like a human being. Oh, that's like a guy crouching down underneath the flower. And then it looks like that's a staircase on the right side. Now that I'm kind of looking at it from a distance, I think that's like a guy crouching down, and then it's a staircase over to the right. And then that's just a wall with like a cloud drawn on the wall. I think that's what it is. I don't know, man. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm going to have to look up this painting. There's probably info about it, you know, on the wiki. And it's getting dark again already. Time just flies by when you're building. Do I want a bed out here? Not really. Do I have a bed outside here somewhere? Not really. I guess I don't really need a bed. I'll just, because I'm very close to the starter house over here, and there's a bed in the starter house. I'll just come in and sleep in the starter house. It's not, you know, it's not far, and I do really enjoy sleeping out here in this over in this bedroom. I've spent so many times, you know, this used to be the place where I began and ended many episodes. For a very long time, this used to be the beginning and the ending of each of my videos, up until I finally finished the farmhouse. This is where my videos began and ended for a long time. All right, so let's actually get into the subject matter. Why do I like vanilla Minecraft, and why do I not play with any mods that change the game in any kind of substantial to any substantial capacity? I guess I can go drop off the clay balls. Oh, the oak slabs. I kind of need to re-roll the tree too, don't I? I guess I should do that first, just to give it more time to grow. Let's go ahead and re-roll the tree first. Because yeah, it's just there's not enough of the canopy there. I just wish that there was more to the canopy. Are there any mobs around? You always want to make sure to check around for mobs if you spent any time during the night because there's probably going to be creepers just waiting to explode on you around the corners. No mobs. That's strange. I spent a good bunch of time during the night. Nothing spawned. That's weird. Okay, this tree. I wanted to re-roll this tree. I don't want it to be this tall either. It's kind of too tall. Like, yeah, I just want to start growing it on. Well, let's just go from the third. I'll just start growing it from the third block, from this block up. No, I thought for a second about it, like putting ladders up to get to the top of it. No, I don't need to do that. Let's just do the savage pillar. Just put some savage dirt pillar underneath to get to the top of it. That's no problem. See, there's really not very much of it. There's not much to this canopy. I just want it to be a slightly bigger tree, because it's a really nice spot for a tree. I would really prefer. It would be really nice to have like something like that tree over there. That would be nice. So yeah, I decided I wanted to re-roll it. Oh yeah, that's right. This is going to be that's the third block. Come on, there we go. And then yeah, a couple blocks from there, and that's where the oak slabs go around this block. And we should get a sapling from the canopy up here pretty soon. Oh man, I can't reach any of the canopy with my hoe. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the rest of it is too far up. I can't even reach it. That's alright. The one is enough. That's all I need. And this is where the sapling's gonna go. And then that's it. We're done. That's all. That's all. That didn't take too long, right? I know it's kind of annoying to like undo things and redo them, but I think it's worth it. It's worth it. I do it all the time. Let's put some torches around it just to help it grow faster. All right, and as that canopy decomposes, I'm definitely gonna try to remember to come back here to pick up any of the saplings and the sticks, because I don't want to miss out on those very precious items that I do like to hoard very much. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that painting there. That's a lovely painting. I thought about putting torches to the sides of it, but I don't think so. I think that's going to be excessive torches. I think just having the 3 torches underneath it, and then there's going to be a fence over the top. There's going to be torches along the top of the fence too. So I think that's all the lighting we need for that painting. Okay, let's actually get into the freaking topic at hand. Do I want to go back and deposit the clay balls? No, because I have... This is fine. I'll just... Darn it. I do. It's very... I do. I want to... I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to go back to the... I'm going to have to go back to the farmhouse one more time. But that's all right. I can start talking while I'm going back there. Because now, from here on, it's like I don't really have to think about it. You know, this is it. All right. Let's actually talk about what... Finally get to actually talking about what I wanted to talk about. The clay balls, that's what I wanted to drop off. Maybe not. I do still have to focus apparently on what I'm doing. And then I wanted to drop off the spare tools that I have. I don't really need these spare tools on me. And the apple, I don't really need the apple with me. There's probably, I might get more apples from that canopy. Probably not though. Probably not. And this is where I keep my spare tools nowadays. Let's just drop off the spare tools. Okay, now we're all set. I'm gonna hold on to the dirt, because I'm just gonna the chests there. I'm gonna make them dirt chests, and then I'll leave some open spaces for myself. Over here, I can even put some more dirt over here. Yeah, some more cobble. I'm pretty sure I'll fill those up in time. All right, all set now. I'm gonna need to put a timestamp now for when I actually get to the topic, because I spent so much time just doing things, building, and having to do things that I need to pay attention to. Wow, there's like no drops at all. Okay, there are some drops there. Let's go ahead and pick up those drops before anything disappears. I don't want to. I'm serious. I like to hoard my saplings. I'm very serious about that. And then I can stash these saplings. Some more of them too over here. Oh yeah. Yep. All right. I'm gonna stash this stuff in these chests, in these new chests, because now that I have them, I might as well. Like, this is gonna be my sap. Sure, I'll just leave some saplings in this chest. This, and then I'm gonna make these chests like my dirt chests. There we go. Yeah, just to be overly compulsive. Let's just leave it like that. There we go. Now I'm happy with it. Okay. Now I can just just automate my dirt digging and not think about the dirt. I'll make sure to have a timestamp for when I actually get started on this. Now I can just talk about the topic at hand. All right, so the things I have a few bullet points here in my index card for why I like vanilla Minecraft in particular, why I don't play with any mods. And the main reason is I tried mods. Like, there was definitely a time when I was experimenting with mods. I tried all the mods mod, just using just trying everything, and that just seemed entirely excessive. And then I figured, all right, well, if that's too much, like, which ones do I like the most from out of all of the mods in the all the mods mod, right? In the mod pack, I experimented with some mod packs, and I decided, like, the one that I liked the most was the terrain, the mods that add extra biomes, because I kind of wanted more. The vanilla biomes at the time struck me as insufficient. I kind of wanted to add more biomes to the game. This was before 1.20. This was like back when, I think in 1.19 they did introduce the mangrove biome, and that was kind of refreshing. But even that, even that still kind of felt a little bit insufficient. I kind of wanted a little bit more out of the game, and I already had enough experience playing with the other biomes just for them to already start feeling kind of old. So I was kind of craving more biomes, and the extra biomes mod that I went with was called All the Biomes You'll Go. I think nowadays they changed it to All the Biomes Will Go, the BWG mod. I think you can still call it the big mod. I guess the W still kind of sounds like a Y, so you can still call it the big mod. But yeah, I really like that mod, and for a while I experimented playing with Minecraft with, like, just the optimization mods and the continue, because you don't have to use Forge to use that mod. You can just have Fabric API, and then just manually add the other mods you need into your mods folder, and I kind of much prefer that than using Forge. I really don't like having to launch Minecraft from Forge. That just feels like too much to me. So I really like being able to use Fabric and then just adding mods to the mod folder. And that's kind of the way that I do this. So I was basically using nothing except for the All the Biomes You'll Go mod. And so I was still keeping it pretty simple. And even that felt like it started feeling to me like I ended up encountering some issues with that. There was nothing wrong with it. The mod itself is fantastic. I do really like what they did with it. I really do like the new biomes that they add to the game. They are wonderful biomes. They do a fantastic job, and I do think that is the best mod out there as far as new biomes. I mean, there's some other biome mods that add biomes, and I tried them out, but they didn't. All the Biomes You'll Go mod, it adds new wood types that are, like, unique to the biome. I think there's, like, another extra biomes mod that uses the same, that doesn't add any blocks, that it doesn't add any new blocks. But I really did like the additional blocks, like the custom blocks that they made, that All the Biomes You'll Go mod people actually added to the game. And it wasn't only new tree varieties. It was like some of the there was some underground some blocks, some different stone varieties too, and then there was some really cool nether biomes added as well. And I think they actually rolled back a little bit on the nether biomes. I'm not sure, but the thing is, I ended up deciding that that even that was a little bit excessive, because the problem I was running into was that there was like it was still like there was way more to the game than I can ever hope to actually play with. The thing is, I go so slowly progressing through the game. I should just pitch a bed outside. I'm not sure. I just like sleeping here in my bedroom up here so much that I would prefer actually going all the way up into the bedroom than just pitching a bed outside. It doesn't take long. So the problem I was running into is that I take so long getting through everything, getting through the content, that I felt like I was never going to actually utilize all of the new material from that one, even from just that one mod, let alone all of the other mods that you could still add on to. Like, there's some really wonderful mods out there that do add a lot of content. That's good content too. I mean, it's juicy. The create mod is fantastic. The things you can do with the create mod, it's amazing. And the problem is, I don't play in Minecraft enough to really ever get around to utilizing all of that stuff. You know? I mean, here I am in vanilla Minecraft on day like 250 or so, and I still haven't even gotten diamonds. I still haven't gotten into the nether. So the problem I was running into is, even in my vanilla Minecraft, I never actually utilize, I never actually take advantage of all of the content that's already a part of the game. And as a matter of fact, the most recent update, the 1.21 update, the new like I never explored the trial chambers yet. I never explored the Pale Garden biome yet. And I never even played around with all of the new content that they added in 1.20. The archaeology content, I haven't played around with that at all. I haven't even explored the Deep Dark yet from 1.19. I did play a good bunch with the mangrove biome and with the cherry grove biomes, and I really like those. Those are wonderful biomes, and I really like the Pale Garden biome too. I just haven't gotten around to actually exploring out far enough to actually finding one of those biomes, because I'm still. I take this game so slowly that it doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm in no rush to get around to playing in those biomes, to experience all of that new content. So where I'm getting to with this is that even if I was to only use the biome that I was most interested in, which is all the biomes you'll go mod, that adds more biomes to the game, and they're wonderful biomes, they're great, but the thing is, that's already way more than I can ever hope to keep up with, because they release new content. I mean, the vanilla Minecraft releases new content faster than I can keep up with it, and that's not a bad thing. Like, I don't mind there being content just waiting for me to discover. There's still, like, I don't find that to be detrimental whatsoever. But the thing is that because of that, the effect of that is that basically vanilla Minecraft is already more than sufficient for my purposes, for my gameplay, for my game style. And another big advantage of vanilla Minecraft is that Microsoft does a wonderful job maintaining parity, update to update parity. And the problem is, if you were to play with the mods, with all the biomes you'll go mod, for example, they do not do such a good job maintaining update parity. Maybe they'll start to, but so far from what I've seen from them, they don't really do that. Basically, you end up risking encountering terrain disturbances along the boundaries of, like, where the new update, like, if you were to update your save and then go out to the boundary where the new chunks would generate, you're very likely to encounter terrain disturbances. And that was a big part. I mean, earlier Minecraft, in vanilla Minecraft, that was a major problem in vanilla Minecraft for a very long time before they started really caring about maintaining update to update parity. And that was like, I was very happy with that when they did actually implement the parity and started doing that more seriously. I think that actually there's more of that in Java. I'm not sure if they do that in beta, not in beta, in Bedrock. I'm not sure if that's the case with Bedrock as of now. But I know, do I want stone stairs over here? Stone stairs would look kind of nice there. Well, no, because I mean I have the wooden stairs over here. It's an interesting idea. Because I want to be able to you know, climb up here, or at least have like some stone blocks around the stairs. Because I'm not sure if it's gonna look right to just have, you know, to just do this. See, I'm not sure. I don't think that's gonna look right. And then have stairs going up to it from that side. Looks a little silly, doesn't it? Well, what I could do is I could extend the wood out further into here. You know, do a thing like this. Do something like this. That'll help it. Yeah, that'll help it look right. There we go. I think that does fix it. That's pretty good. I like that. And then for the stairs, yeah, I think we'll just do something like this. For the stairs, we'll go around it like this. Yeah. Does that look right? Or do I want it to be kind of a thin, just a little bit? You know, do I actually just want this? Yeah, maybe I just want like a little bit of a staircase. Yeah, I think this is actually better. Just a little bit of a staircase, just along the side. Heck, it might even be good to just have the stairs going right up against it and not have that block here. Let's do that. Let's see how that looks. I think that'll actually be even better, I think. And just not even have very much stairs going on at all. Well, god damn it, I still needed those. I still needed these ones. You'll see what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm thinking. Oops. There's my stairs. There we go. Yeah, that's all it needs. And then you can come up here and press the button and you're in. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Let's roll with that. Wonderful. Alright, well this area is basically complete. I guess over here this needs to become fully decked out with the planks going all the way to the stone. Maybe even all the way to the stairs. Yeah. Do I want to do that, or do I want to leave like some stone in between? I think I do want to leave some stone in between here. It's just some natural stone over here. That's not gonna hurt. But but like this part of it, I'm thinking I kind of want the planks lining this edge here. And then have the planks go up to here, you know, to have it like this, and then have the rest of this be just a retaining wall of planks. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically the reason why I decided that even the mod that I was most interested in felt a little bit excessive, and the parity problem was a big deal for me. I really wanted to be able to continue to retain the progress that I built and not have to start over, and not worry about the terrain getting messed up, not worry about the nether resetting, because they reset the nether a few times too. And even vanilla Minecraft, I mean, I'm pretty sure they reset the nether after like the 1.18 update. But they're not going to do that anymore. That's it on the nether reset. The resets. I don't think that's happening. That's not going to happen anymore. Do I want the planes to go all the way to the stairs? No, I don't. I'm okay with this, with having the stone, natural stone, kind of on this side of it. I think I like that. I'm okay with that for now. Yeah, this is fine. This is good. Let's shovel some more of this dirt over here. I know I'm gonna want this dirt to get shoveled down a little further. This little patch is okay. I'm okay with this little patch. So there's just this little bit over here. This is all I need to shovel down for now. And then we can move on to the retaining wall. Oh yeah, I still need to put some fence along the edge at the top. Let's go ahead and do that, just for the sake of completeness. So that's still only the first bullet point that I had. That basically in vanilla Minecraft as it is, there's already more than enough content for me. I'll never, I don't get around to actually getting through all of the content in vanilla Minecraft. So why do I need more of the biomes? I'll never get to utilizing all of that stuff. They release new biomes faster than I have the chance to actually explore them. So even in vanilla Minecraft, like there's already more than enough content for me, because I play Minecraft very casually, and it takes me a long time to actually do anything substantial in Minecraft, right? So that's kind of the main reason why I don't play around with the mods, and the parity problem is another big reason. Now, some of the other mods that I was interested in, I played around with the tree capitator mod. And I did kind of like the convenience of it. It does make, it just destroys the trees instantly. But I had some issues with it, because it made it difficult to prune the bigger trees, to like prune the canopy. I mean, I think you had to like press a key down to avoid destroying the entire tree. Like if you just wanted to prune a tree a little bit and not actually break down the whole tree, there was a way to do that. But also, like if you were, say, trying to just break down a small tree that was like growing underneath a bigger tree, and you wanted to retain the canopy from the bigger tree, well, it kind of got tricky. You had to like hold the Alt key, I think, to ensure that it doesn't just automatically break down the small tree and break down all of the canopy that's close to the small tree. So like the canopy management was kind of more problematic, was difficult, it's trickier. But also I've come to kind of really enjoy the grind of tree chopping, because it's repetitive activity, and repetitive activity in Minecraft, I mean, that's kind of a big part of what I like about the game. I really enjoy the repetitive nature of the game. I need to make some tools. I can make those tools over at the camp that I built. I don't really need to go back inside to make those tools now. Now that I have that little campsite there, that handy, very handy campsite, I could go make tools over here. I had this little crafting table. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna make like yeah, just a few, just like one more pick and a couple more shovels. That's probably all I need for now. Yeah, and I can go ahead and stop dropping off these the dirt over here in these dirt chests. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay. I cave into not having a full stack there. I'm not gonna keep up with that. This is good. That's fine. That's good enough. I need to eat. Yes, I do. Oh, wow, another bread. All right. So let's see, the tree capitator mod. I decided that I prefer the grind of chopping the trees down manually without the tree capitator mod, because I enjoy the grind. I enjoy the repetitive activity, and I kind of like it that you always have the option of enchanting your axe to be able to insta chop the trees. All right, I think it's time to go ahead and get rid of this dirt and put in planks over here. Yeah, let's do that. It's time to do that. Well, I guess all of this stuff at the bottom, along the bottom. Do I want to do that first, or no? I'm going to go ahead and do the planks and get the planks done. Let's go ahead and move on and do that. Ooh, there's some iron there. So yeah, I decided against the tree capitator mod because I decided that I would prefer to to chop the trees down manually. And then once you get enchantments on your chop axe, then it kind of becomes irrelevant anyways, because you could basically insta chop your trees anyways, and you can manually you can still while you still maintain the capacity to manually prune the trees as you need to fairly easily. So basically, you not using the tree capitator mod doesn't really leave you at that much of a disadvantage, because in the long run you're going to enchant your axe anyways, and it's going to be essentially just as good as just breaking down the tree automatically. I guess it's still the taller trees, they're still going to be slightly difficult, because you gotta like build a savage dirt stack. Train passing by. You gotta build the savage dirt stack, I suppose, to get to make your way up. Okay, I actually want to just go ahead and break down all the dirt first, and then go through and put in all of the planks. Let's go ahead and finish the dirt first, because I want to see how much it, because I kind of want to do this like one step at a time, yeah, I'm okay with that idea. So yeah, that's why I decided against the tree capitator mod. And is there anything else? That's basically those are all. I basically covered everything. I wanted to talk about all the mods, the create. The other problem with all of those other mods, some of them are kind of buggy. So like when you get into the more complex mods, like the Greg Tech mod, which is really cool. It's amazing content. There's so much to it. But even the create mod, there's just so much to it. The problem is, I don't think I'll ever actually get around to utilizing all of those features, because it's an overwhelming amount of features. Because vanilla Minecraft already is more features than I can ever hope to actually take advantage of. And that's basically it. I covered everything. That's all I really wanted to talk about. I do want to say that I do think that the mods are amazing that are out there. And if you do have lots of time on your hands, I do strongly recommend the Biomes Will Go mod. That is like my favorite mod of all of the mods out there. That's my favorite mod. And also like the create mod is fantastic. I can't complain. The thing is, I just do not have enough time on my hands to really utilize all of those features. Vanilla Minecraft is all I really need, because I never actually managed to take advantage of all of the features of vanilla Minecraft. I never get around to that, and that's why. And I really appreciate the parity that from update to update now anymore. You can just keep playing in the same world, and if you want to experience the new content, well, you just go a little bit further out, and even though the terrain is different now, there's going to be parity. So it's still going to the new terrain is going to look just right. It's not going to look out of place. There's not going to be a terrain disturbance between the new terrain and the old terrain like there used to be. It used to be that when you updated it, every time you updated, you'd come across these massive walls of stone that looked really out of place, that looked very unnatural, and I couldn't stand that. So I used to just start over every time a new update was released, up until the plans leaked for the massive update that was the 1.18 update, the Caves and Cliffs update. Once they revealed how much the terrain generator was going to change, I think from that point on, I actually abandoned Minecraft for a while, because I was basically feeling like, well, I don't want to play the game right now because I know that the terrain generator is going to change so drastically that I'm essentially going to have to start over anyways. And as I was talking about it extensively in the previous episode, one of the most important things about Minecraft that I really like about Minecraft the most is the sense that the sense of being able to continue the same game world, being able to stay getting a return on your investment, being able to continue playing in the same world. And if that wasn't going to be the case, I would prefer not to even invest in it. I would prefer not to invest my time into it because I didn't want to keep starting over. So for a long time, like in the beginning, basically the entirety of 2022. Well, no, in 2021, by 2022 they actually did release. I think at the end of 2021 they released the 1.18 dropped, and then I spent basically the entirety of 2022 in the same world, which I called the ancient world, and I still have that save file, but that's not I don't consider it one of my legacy saves, because what happened to that one with the ancient world, I still have it, but I'm not sure when I'll ever return to it, if ever. The thing is, I got carried away on some really big builds, and it started getting kind of discouraging to me that, it just started to feel overwhelmingly big. So I ended up kind of abandoning that world for now and starting over, and now I try to avoid such massive builds because I don't want to feel like I'll never, it's just going to take me years to complete them, right? So like I just kind of avoid that from after that experience. So now the oldest game, the oldest world that I have is the liminal world, and you'll see. I actually already recorded the tour of that world, but that's still coming up. I don't want to release it until a couple more episodes, a couple more long play episodes. You'll see a tour of the liminal worlds, and that's the last one of my 7 legacy worlds that I intend to keep playing in. And then that's it. I don't want to start any more new worlds. That's enough. I got 8 worlds going on total. That's probably already too many. But I can't. I'm too attached to all 8 of these worlds to let go of any one of them. All right, well, it's time to kind of wind down the conversation. I basically said everything I wanted to say. In the next episode, I want to go ahead. I want to challenge myself and go ahead and talk about beta Minecraft. I was kind of putting that off because it's a kind of a big topic that I'm going to need to spend some time doing research. Like, I want to address every point that people make about like why they like beta Minecraft. I just find all of those points to be not really legitimate. Like, I want to make a kind of a rebuttal to the beta Minecraft, to people's, to the points that people make, to the reasons, to the rationale behind beta Minecraft. I think that people are trying to rationalize playing in beta Minecraft, and I don't think that the reasons people give for why they play beta Minecraft, I don't think that those reasons are really particularly legitimate, and I think that people are going to end up getting burnt out on beta Minecraft eventually, and eventually just switch over to modern Minecraft, and that I think it's a trend that is eventually, in the long run, is going to come to an end, and I don't think that it's going to persist, and I'll get into why I think that in the next episode. For now, I guess I did everything I wanted to do for now. Well, I said everything I wanted to say. I mean, there's more dirt to dig. I'll save the dirt for the next episode, and I'm getting close to actually completing the cow farm. Once I get the dirt dug, I'll just have the retaining wall left to complete, and then some fence around, and then I got to figure out if, like, I do think that I'm gonna end up having a section of the farm area. I'm gonna convert a section of it into like a bigger wheat farm and a bigger sugarcane farm. Because even though I don't really need more sugarcane, I would like just in case I do want more sugarcane, I would like slightly bigger row, just a single row. It doesn't need to be enormous, but I do think I would kind of like a little bit more wheat growing, just a slightly bigger wheat farm, like a full-sized 9x9 wheat farm in this space, because I'm gonna have plenty of space. This farm, I mean, all of this is gonna get shoveled down. I'm gonna have a lot of shoveling to do in the next episode, but probably we're just a couple of episodes away from completing the cow farm. I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. That's basically going to be the completion. Finally, I'm going to feel like this area of the map is basically complete. I mean, until I get around to actually doing something with this hole, this massive hole leading in the cave. Eventually, I'll end up doing something with that, but not until, after the cow farm is complete. I'm going to want to finally head up into the mountain and do stuff and figure out what I want to do with the mountain and actually start working up on the mountain. That's the plan. Did my milestone tree grow yet? No, this tree still hasn't grown. Oh well, I'm really looking forward to this tree. I need to dedicate the milestone tree, the second milestone tree. I'm well over 250 subscribers now, so it's overdue. It's really overdue, but I'll get there. I'm in no rush. No rush. This is casual Minecraft, in which we do not rush ourselves whatsoever. Slow, casual Minecraft. Hardcore-ish Minecraft. I already died twice in this game, and I'm still trying to avoid death. That's why I call it hardcore-ish. I'm still trying to avoid death. I still have the angry hearts going on because I cheated. It's still technically hardcore Minecraft, but I cheated a couple of times now. I died a couple of times, so it's no longer real hardcore. Now it's fake hardcore, hardcore-ish, as I call it. That's my game style, my play style. All right, that's it. I gotta bring the episode to a close now. I said everything I wanted to say. I hope I've described myself sufficiently. I hope that if you have any questions, any further questions, if you want me to sort of elaborate on anything, let me know in the comments. I'll respond. I really like comments a lot. I want to talk to people in the comments. Whenever if anybody does want to talk to me about anything in the comments, please feel free. I really like to chat with people in the comments. My favorite part of this. And with that, that's really all I got for today. I really like how this episode went. I feel like this was a successful episode. I accomplished something. I did a good bunch of work today. It was a pretty good episode. I'm very happy with how this went. Looking forward to the next one. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one in a couple of days. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Shadowlay, my fellows. Shadowlay.